last name Chan, what do you think about the chocolates I'm about to give Himuro-senpai? Your best friend name started to brag about their gift that she was going to give her crush. You were a new student in Yosen High, and your best friend kept talking about a guy who she had a crush on. She kept chanting his name, Himuro, everywhere around you, and kept rubbing it in your face every time she asked you who the guy was. This was the 3rd week you'd been studying here, yet you still didn't know most of your classmates. You had already made an outstanding performance during class. Sometimes you would surpass the scores of your own best friend. She was very smart and skilled in many subjects. I don't know. I just hope he won't be poisoned. You sweat dropped. She knew you were just joking, but if it included the subject Himuro, she would take it seriously. That's just mean. Last name Chan. Your best friend sulked, sitting on the emo corner of your class. Honestly, you didn't really care who this Himuro guy she kept talking about was, but the more she daydreamed about him, the more curious you got. Just how popular is this Himuro guy? Why do I even care about her confession? I mean, he would accept her, right? I guess I'm just worried if he doesn't. You sighed in worry. Why the hell did you even care? You're not her nor Himuro, so you have no right to be worried, except for the fact that she was your best friend. If he rejected her and she started to cry, you wouldn't know what to do. You can't handle people crying. You are now in the cafeteria because it was lunchtime. You took out your Pocky and opened it, taking one and putting it in your mouth. You also took your favorite book out. It was a fan fiction of Eren X. Levi. You started flipping the page where your bookmark was. The fanfic was getting serious, you thought, while you were too busy reading. You noticed that the shade of light was blocked by someone. May I repeat? Can I have some of your Pocky? You heard a masculine and deep voice beside you that made you flinch in surprise. You turned to see who the guy was, and your eyes widened. Holy shit. You felt your cheeks turn warm as you stared at his long purple hair. He also had purple eyes, and his masculine chest could be seen due to the tight uniform he wore. You blinked a few times, trying to clear your vision. Holy shit. Every time I blink, I can see his muscles getting bigger and bigger. Is this a guy or a girl? Who are you? You questioned to the purple giant who was sitting beside your seat, trying to face him with a questioned face. I only ask you for your Pocky, not my name. The words gave you a tick mark for a while, but you tried to calm yourself down by putting another Pocky in your mouth. I'm sorry, but I don't give people what they ask unless they tell me their names. You replied, crossing your arms, waiting for his answer. Trying to put back the stash in your bag, since you were getting impatient, he suddenly spoke up. Fine. Murasakibar Asushi. He replied as if he was honest. Really? Of course. Now could I have some Pocky? He whined like a little boy in front of you. Damn, it attracted a lot of people, mostly girls, fangirls. Feeling nervous around the atmosphere that surrounded you, you immediately took out your stash and gave it to him. You always hated that kind of atmosphere, the atmosphere where all eyes were on you. Arigato, nicknamed Chin, for giving me the stash. He gave you a cute little smile, and you smiled back. You were the type of girl who was shy, but clearly not innocent. People would think you were unapproachable because you distanced yourself from others. Yes, you always distanced yourself, but that didn't mean you didn't like people. At least I'm not feeling the atmosphere anymore. Wait, how did he know my name? My nickname? As you looked beside your seat again, you realized that he was no longer there. He was already marching outside the cafeteria with the stash in his hand and 3 Pocky in his mouth. Oh, wait, I didn't tell you to get the whole stash. Come back here. You commanded the giant, but it felt like nothing for him. No. That answer made you really mad. I mean, who wouldn't be angry when someone stole their food? Hey, you shouted in rage as you were still in your seat, mumbling stupid things like, that bastard really took my food, or, I'm sure I'm gonna steal his food soon. While Murasakibar was already outside, waiting for his friend, Himuru, for the basketball practice, he thought to himself, that girl earlier is somehow really nice to me. I should repay her tomorrow or something. Still sulking from the purple giant who stole your food yesterday, you decided to buy some Pocky from the convenience store. I don't know why I keep thinking about him and my Pocky. Geez, I could just forget about what happened yesterday, you thought to yourself as you crossed your arms. You were just wearing casual clothes. It was a Saturday already, so you decided to buy some ingredients and sweets to store in your apartment. You lived in an apartment that was pretty close to Yosin. You were living by yourself, so you were always alone when you went out on weekends. Entering the convenience store, your eyes landed on the first in the candy section. Running, you suddenly grabbed the first small candy package you could find. This is heaven, you thought to yourself, while getting all your favorite sweets. You went next to the other section where the canned goods and noodles could be seen. You went to get your favorite flavor of noodles, but it was located too high, so you had to tiptoe. You still couldn't reach it though. Unexpectedly, you saw a large hand above you and grabbed the cup of noodles you were trying to reach. Then they gave it to you. You looked at the person who reached, and it was a guy with slick black hair and his right eye covered. Hello, last name Chan. The guy spoke and you flinched. Hello? Have we met before? You replied with a confused look plastered on your face. Hearing your reply, he chuckled. I suppose not until now, he answered with a smile. Don't you know me? I'm studying in Yosin as well. A sophomore, actually. Oh, you said, sighing in relief. Well, I'm a freshman. You smiled back and nodded. Anyway, how do you know my name? Oh, Murasakibar-kun introduced you to me. Murasakibar-kun? You tilted your head. Then you realized he was referring to that purple giant who took your Pocky. Yes, he's actually here in the candy set. Hello, nickname-chan. You heard a familiar deep voice behind you, and it made you flinch again. Stop appearing everywhere like a ghost. You half screamed to his face, while he just stood there, staring with a blank face. Sorry. He stared at you with a pout. Gee, this guy thinks he's so cute. I mean, it's impossible. Look at his masculine figure. You thought as you examined his body. Your cheeks were bright red when you realized you were imagining something. Oh, what the heck am I doing? You still owe me Pocky. You gave him a serious face. I thought that was for free. Okay, I'll do it Monday, he said as he was still whining lazily. Whatever, you said, and greeted a thanks to the guy with black hair who helped you reach the cup of noodles. Wait, nickname-chan. Just as you were walking off, he called you. What? You said in an irritated tone. You were curious to know why he would call you by your nickname. Were you the one who bought the last stash of Pocky? Yeah, why? Without saying anything, he grabbed the Pocky stash from your cart and walked to the cashier to pay. Oh, what the heck? You took my Pocky stash. I'll repay you on Monday, right? Nickname-chan. And there's no more Pocky left in the candy aisle, he just said in a boring tone. After that, the two of them went outside, and you suffered the whole weekend without eating Pocky. Baby. Okay, everyone, so I am back to school. Today was my first day at my new school, so happy me. I will probably most likely be posting these in series. Like, I'm gonna try to at least read 2 chapters a day if it is a series, only because I'm most likely gonna have homework, and I do want to watch anime and I do want to read, so yeah, I also have to edit these, but anyways, I hope you understand. I do want to post every day. I do want to try to do that. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Bye.